Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn! Stay away from people if you can't ride a horse, you moron!
Who's there?
Why are you here? Bugger off!
My lord, I'm afraid you were right when you said these hostilities wouldn't end at Przemyslowice.
That comes as no surprise.
What has happened?
The men reported 2 more attacks today.
Ah, Henry. I'm glad you're here. It seems like we'll have another task for you. Come and join us.
My lord.
Greetings, lad.
The bandits raided a few remote hamlets, but that's the least of our worries. They also attacked Merhoyed, and that's a much more serious matter.
Merhoyed. Matthias is working there.
They attacked right after the battle in Przemyslowice. Bastards are probably trying to prove they're still strong. But there's a silver lining. The villagers held them off, and they even took 1 captive. He's wounded, but we can still interrogate him.
Your Graces, I hope I'm not intruding.
On the contrary, Master Tobias. Unlike Bernard, you are the bearer of good tidings. Or so I gather from the coin you carry. Tell me, how many groschen did we find in Przemyslowice?
My lord, I'm sorry, but my news is no better than Captain Bernard's. These coins are very good. That is to say, well-made facsimiles, as we call them.
What? I don't give a what you call them. I want to know what they're facking worth.
That's just it, sir. They're worth nothing.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Master Tobias? This here
is just a pile of copper.
Kurva! Fuck!
Plated with silver, so it's still of some worth.
Kurva! Fuck!
Is it a lot of work to make such counterfeits, Master Tobias?
I should say so, sir. Highly demanding work. Especially to make such plausible forgeries. They would need a well-hidden foundry, several craftsmen, and a source of material.
But they could just be brought in from somewhere else, could they not?
Well, they could, but then again, the silver mines are nearby, and these groschen seem freshly minted, so...
So we are facing a foe who has almost limitless sources of coin. That's all we need.
Dopredel.
Well, gentlemen, it's clear what we have to do. Interrogate that captive bandit, find out their numbers, and promptly cut off their supply of money. Otherwise, they'll soon have another encampment.
If they haven't already.
I doubt it, sir. Merhoyed wouldn't have been able to hold them off if they did.
Well, lad, I said we'd have work for you, but it never crossed my mind there would be this much. You've already proved your worth as an investigator, so I'm putting my faith in you again. Go to Merhoyed and question that captive. Find out where those brigands are hiding, how many there are, and what they're planning. And while you're at it, see if you can find some clues as to where this counterfeit coin is coming from.
Very well, sir.
Good luck. We're counting on you. All of us. Come report to me as soon as you know anything. I'll be at the lookout point near Talmberg.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. There's someone there.
What do you think you're doing? You've no business here.
Who are you?
Yeah.
I'm warning you. Don't go to Meadowhead.
God be with you.
What's happened here?
Things are bad. Very bad. First we get attacked by them brigands. Barely come out of that alive, and now the plague.
Plague, you say?
Indeed so. Something's up with the village. Even the livestock are dying. It's a gruesome...
I heard the bandits didn't get very far here, though.
Luckily, young Straw saw them still over by the cross and woke the whole village. We even captured one. He's tied up now at Melikar's place. But then the disease came.
Who attacked you?
I don't know, some bandits. Ever since Skalitz was raised, they've been marauding the whole province.
Did you put up a fight?
We most certainly did. Once Melikar heard young Straw shouting to the hills, he handed everyone a pitchfork or a flail, and we ambushed the bastards.
Good on you. How did it turn out?
We gave them what for until they turned tail and ran. But they cut up young Straw. Something awful. He didn't live to see morning.
I'm looking for Matthias. He works as a stable hand at the stud farm.
Matthias? The brigands got him, poor lad. He's lying wounded at the stud.
Tell me more about this plague. It sounds terrible.
Worse than you can imagine. The whole stud. Livestock, sheep, chickens. All dead or dying. No doubt the people will be next. Melikar's old woman's taken to her bed. And it doesn't look good. Straw's wife and brother, more and more.
I'm sorry to hear it. I'd like to talk to Straw.
I see. Well, if you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, you'll see Straw's house on the right.
Where will I find Melikar?
If you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, Melikar's is the house on the left.
Who are Melikar and Straw?
That's right. You're not from round here, are you? Melikar's the one looking after things round here now. Before that, it was down to Smill from the Neuhoff stud. But they killed him that time they raided the place. And young Straw is the son of Andrew, a local woodcutter. Or was, I should say. The bandit saw to that. The old man isn't taking it well.
Thanks. That'll be all for now.
Hello.
Let's talk about... Satisfied?
You're...
Oh, that's... Yeah. 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 Are you Melikar?
Aye, that's me.
I need to speak with the prisoner.
And why is that? Who might you be?
Henry, envoy of Saradzik Kobala. I'm here to investigate the attack.
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have pestilence raging here. And Saradzik won't help us with that.
No news has reached Ratai of any disease here. But I'm here now, and I can help you.
Well, since you serve Saradzik, you might be of some use. If anyone can be.
Tell me what to do.
There's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Johanka, I think her name is. She might know someone to turn to, if she's actually there.
I'm not going to run errands for you. I'll speak with the captive and that's that.
You call yourself a Christian. I hope you burn in the pits of hell, you mangy cur. We're dying here, and the gentry don't give a fuck. But if you think you'll get to talk with that prisoner, you're living in cloud cuckoo land. I wouldn't let you see him even if you set the barn on fire. See you later.
Yeah!
I'm going to enjoy this.
Yeah! Enough! Please!
Got you, you murderer! If it was up to me, I'd send you straight to the
Enough! What impertinence!
That's how...
I'm over here.
You horse and...
I'll let you go, but the weapon stays here.
I agree.
Christ! You there! Stop! Surrender! You'll have to...
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Hal? You're a sight for sore eyes. What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up in the world, mate. You're here as his envoy?
Yeah, something like that. But that's not important right now.
Well, I'm glad to see you have a job. Lots of our old neighbors have been reduced to begging. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk are saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First the horses got sick, then other animals, and now people are falling ill too.
Oh, damn! Can I ask you a bit about Merhoyed?
I haven't been here long enough to learn much, but ask away.
Where does Melikar live?
When you take the main gate out of the stables, you'll see 2 cottages outside. Melikar lives in the left-hand one.
What's Melikar like?
The locals look up to him. Smill used to be in charge here, but he was killed in Neuhof.
I know.
Sir Hanush hasn't had time to appoint a new vassal, and folk need someone to speak for them, so they picked Melikar.
Thank God you had someone here who could take the reins.
Aye.
Where can I find this straw?
When you take the main gate out of the stables, you'll see 2 cottages outside. Straw lives in the right-hand one.
Can you tell me something about old Straw?
He's a woodcutter, tough as they come, and a hothead. He's been out of his mind since his boy died.
That's normal to grieve, eh?
Depends how you look at it. Folk are afraid he'll snap or drink himself to death. What's worse, his wife caught the sickness, and he's not taking care of her.
About this sickness. When did this plague?
The day after the raid. The horses were locked. By afternoon, they were all dead. Then other animals started getting sick, one after the other.
What are the signs of some...
I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shakes. Some are throwing their...
Has anyone died from it?
Aye, old Verba. Although he was already on his last legs, so... Either way, the animals are dropped.
Who's ill now?
I don't know. What with my arm the way it is, I don't go outdoors much. But I know Melachar and Straw have sick ones at home.
Tell me about the...
What do you want to know?
I hear one...
Aye, old Melachar let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked up in the barn.
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening his sickle for him. Melachar still hasn't decided what to do with him.
I can tell you what he'll do with him. He'll hand him over to Sir Radzig's envoy. Me.
I doubt Melachar will let him go willingly. The folk here are baying for blood. Lives have been lost. First the raid, and now this plague. God knows what they'll do.
Can you describe the raid?
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About 20 of them. They weren't human.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us. They were very sure of themselves.
I know you've...
One of the
Aye, a few of...
Are you alright?
Well,
But you've been hurt. About this... When it... Can I... Can you... What's... I know. See, what?
good day. Take care now.
Don't move a finger!
Everyone here, quick! Here! Don't let him get away!
Heal.
Mary! Mother of God! There's a corpse here! Over there! My God! There's a corpse! No! Somebody help! God! Christ!
What's he doing here?
Get him!
It looks like he's caught that sickness. What am I gonna do? If he dies, I'll be right back where I started. Jesus, he's sick too. I'll have to try and keep him alive. Jesus, he's sick too. I'll have to try and keep him alive.
Farewell.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Martin! Is someone there?
Ow!
You, with that weapon. That's forbidden here.
Right. Ah! Oh!
My lord.
Plague and pestilence have struck in Meria.
What the heck? For Christ's sake, lad!
God be with you.
No. Oh, shit.
God's sake.
I need to talk.
Sorry.
But I'm Sarad.
I don't care if you're the... If you want to talk to the captive, God be with you.
What's happened?
Things are bad.
Plague?
Indeed so.
I...
Wait.
What? I'm... Thanks.
God be with you.
Hal?
It's good to see you. What? What? I am. Could you? What? I am. Could you?
No.
I know.
What?
What?
What the... Sir Han...
What?
Are you Melikar?
I
need to speak.
And why is...
Henry.
I'm sorry.
No new... Tell me what to do.
There's a stable.
Yes, I know.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. If she's actually...
Very well.
Thank you. At least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing for us...
If I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to...
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others have the chills. I heard some are throwing up.
Very well. I'll make the round.
I've daubed lime on the afflicted houses. But don't stay too long in those homes.
That...
May the Lord watch over you.
What? Have you come for my wife? You're out of luck. I'm old Straw, don't you know? Straw! You've taken my son. But you shan't take my wife. You bastard.
I've come to help your wife.
To help her over to the other side.
I'm sorry that they killed your son. I truly am sorry. But if you don't want that disease to take your wife, you'll let me see her right away. I can help her.
I don't want her taken, no.
There. You see?
What? Are you a quack?
Something like that.
Then go to it. Go! Leave me be, all of you.
Who are you? Can't you see we have the plague cross on the door?
My name is Henry. I'm going to the monastery to get...
It's long past time. The Lord's already... And what do you want from me?
I need to know how the illness afflicts...
Yes, I'll tell you everything. But first help me bury my husband.
Of course I'll help you.
Thank you. We have to bury him at the back of the house. There's a lovely...
I understand.
Thank you.
It's done.
Thank you. Now please take him there. Oh, Lord, beloved Anthony. What am I to do? Christ.
It's done.
Thank you. Now please take...
Will you please tell me about...
Certainly. My husband had the fever.
Anything else?
He had great pains in his belly. He said it felt like he'd been stuck.
Thank you. Will you please tell...
Certain. My husband...
Anything else?
What?
Greetings, good night.
What's happening? Thanks.
Take care.
Huh?
No, let me sleep.
Stand it anymore.
No. My God. No. Let me sleep.
Oh, sweet Mother of God.
Go away.
It looks like he's caught that sickness. What am I going to do? If he dies, I'll be right back where I started.
Please. No more suffering.
Jesus, lad, what are you doing here?
I'm here because of it. The monastery sent me to help.
God bless you, boy. It's about time.
I need to know exactly what you're suffering from.
Oh, I see. Well, I have a dreadful fever. My wife, too. I recall almost nothing of yesterday. I was raving for most of it.
Is there anything else? Apart from the fever?
Well...
You have my thanks.
Wait a minute, will you?
So tell me.
I need to write my will. Can you write?
I might manage that.
Excellent. So get writing. I, Vincent, son of Vincent, grandson of Vincent of Mehoyed, do bequeath my estate and all my worldly goods to my wife Wilma. If my wife were to pass away with me...
Mm-hmm.
In no event shall my prodigal son Elia, the layabout and good-for-nothing, inherit a single groschen, all customs and traditions aside.
Should I write that too?
Yes. And then write, the executor of my last will is to be my good friend, Father Fabian, presently the parish priest at the Church of St. Martin in Sasso.
Anything else?
This will was written down by... What is your name?
Henry. Presently in fealty to Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Well, I never.
Yeah, can he...
That will add some weight. Here, take my ring so Fabian will know it to be truly from me. You can never be sure nowadays.
Your son Elijah. What did he do to you?
Mother of God, I can't bear the pain.
Christ almighty. Trying to interfere, are you? What did he do? Everything. He was to be married, and instead he ransacked the house and ran off. The little fucker. Last we heard he was some jackhand in Sansung. Boozing, playing dice, lying and cheating for a living. Such a disgrace.
Where can I find Father...
Well, where do you think?
I can't bear the pain.
In St. Martin's Church, of course.
All right, I'll head off then.
Yes. Go now. Go before you catch the disease.
Lord. No, my gosh.
Huh? Shit, sod. Lord, please.
We can, and this kind of attitude isn't helping. I bid you good day.
Johanka?
Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Not right now. Matthias sent me.
Matthias? My God, did something happen?
I don't know if you've heard about it, but Merhoyed was attacked.
Oh God! How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
I need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, this is the place to find it. You need Brother Nicodemus, the monastery physician. He may know how to deal with it.
Very well, I'll try to find him.
Come back when you know more.
Thank you, Johanka. Some kind of disease has taken hold. Johanka said that you might be able...
A disease, you say?
Yes, it's very interesting, but can you help these people?
Tell me, has the whole village...
I expect so, or why would they be so fearful?
Merhoyed? Isn't there a stud farm there?
Yes, there's a stud farm. And they've all died off. The horse...
That is most What are we to do about? Do you know the symptoms?
Yes, more or less.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library. Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms, and...
Yes, I can. So, where shall we start?
Evidently there's something amiss in the digestive...
In the what?
The digestive tract, Henry.
Right.
The trouble lies between the mouth and the arsehole.
Uh-huh. Sure.
We can rule nothing out at this stage. You look in the Breviarum de Sickness Causa. It's a renowned manuscript from Salerno.
But I don't know Latin.
Fortunately for you, our brother librarian is translating these momentous medical... Study the breviary carefully and compare the symptoms. I'll try the proven classics. Avicenna and his canon...
Farewell.
So,
good luck to you.
There's truth in the old saying. Monasterium sine libri est sicut civitas sine opibus. A monastery without books is like a town without wealth.
I just can't.
I think I have it.
Yes?
It's turned out to be the...
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But if Master Johann of St. Paul's says so, who am I to contradict him? We shall have to prepare some
I could help with that.
Really?
Yes.
An ordinary fellow who knows the arts of physic? Who would have thought it? Excellent. I'll give you the recipe.
I'll get started right away.
I, meanwhile, shall head straight to...
Merhoyed.
Oh, yes, Merhoyed. I'll take Johanka with me. She has no equal in caring for...
Thank you, brother. There's one man there who needs your care more urgently.
Out of the question. I shall spend time with the sick in order of them.
Farewell.
Please, help me. Please, help me. I can't. I just can't. I can't stay here.
These wounds have been well taken care of.
God, what will happen to my family? Quiet! God, what will happen to my family?
will happen to my family?
공식 라이센스를 받은 인기 전략 게임.
Please, help me. God, what will happen to my family? Please. Please. I can't stay here. Help me. I can't. I just can't.
I can't sleep again.
And who are you?
Brother Elias.
What do you do?
What I can. I'm.
How?
I won't get any sleep.
Like-
I just won't get any
Good luck to you.
What will happen to my family? Please help me. can't sleep again. Please, help me. Can't stay here. Quiet! I can't stay here.
Yeah! Yeah. Yeah.
Baby.
So here I am.
It doesn't look...
Yes, here it is.
I'll take 4 doses, you take the rest, and let's split up. I'll see to the Straw family while you deal with Melikar's wife and the rest. They wouldn't let me go near that prisoner. They want him to suffer. Despite his...
Perhaps I'll be able to convince them. I promised I'd bring them help, and I've kept my word. They must let me go to him.
I hope so, but in the short while I've been here, I've found the locals to be rather stubborn.
Farewell.
Would you teach me more?
Certainly.
I want to achieve.
You can't become a master over.
I'm interested.
Wouldn't you rather look?
I'd like to practice.
All right. Now, pay.
Farewell.
Would you teach me more about?
Certainly.
I'm interested.
Wouldn't you rather?
I'm in. Well.
Take care now. You're not allowed inside. If you want to go in, talk to Mel. My God, what?
I need to.
You again. Take care.
I brought some help, as promised. Will you let me see the prisoner?
I will let you, I will. Of course I will. My boy, if you've really brought a potion to rid us of this scourge, I'll let you do anything.
Whether I've managed to rid you of the scourge, that remains to be seen. It'll take a few days before we know whether the potion worked.
I know, but even so, just the fact that someone cares, that means a lot to us.
Don't fret about that, Melikar. A thing like that would have scared anybody. Just take care of, what is your wife's name?
Hannah.
So, take good care of her.
Now open up that shed. See you later. Huh?
Now let's...
God's blessings.
What happened?
Horror of horror.
Jesus Christ.
That's right.
These...
Well, they had... That... If you...
Lord, please end this.
Goodbye.
Please. No more suffering. The agony.
Now let's wait and see what happens.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is someone there? Are you
Father,
looking for someone?
Vincent of Merhoyed sent me to...
What's the matter, my son?
I'm bringing Vincent's last will and testament.
Almighty Father, be merciful.
Master Vincent has been taken seriously ill. A disease...
Yes, I did hear that people are sick in some village hereabouts. But Vincent is still alive?
Yes. For now.
Let us hope the good Lord will leave him here with us a while longer. Thank you for bringing it to me. If Vincent passes on, I'll see to his wishes. Here, take a few coins for your trouble.
Thank you, Father.
Farewell.
What are you doing? Is someone there? What are you up to here? Get out of here. Are you looking for me?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, sweet Mother of God.
Good luck to you.
Yeah,
Good luck
can
to
you?
you.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
God be with you.
I've returned from Merhoyed, sir.
How does it look?
I brought them help from the monastery. Brother Nicodemus. Fortunately, Nicodemus was able to cure the...
Thank Christ. What about the captain?
He was infected too.
I see.
No, but even dead he was of some use. It seems that bandit was a messenger. He was carrying a letter.
That's interesting. And what's in the letter?
Take a look for yourself, sir.
The names of the sender and recipient aren't written there, just the initials S and T. Seems to have some quarrel between them. This S person is threatening to finish with counterfeiting. Apparently, there's some German knight on the trail of the merchant Menhart. At the time the letter was written, the knight was in the tavern in Sassau asking about him.
That sounds like a promising lead.
You go to Sassau and find out what you can about this foreign knight. If he really is following Menhart, then he must know more than we do.
Very well, sir.
Don't go yet. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Take care.
You haven't disappointed me. Nothing against Bernard, Robert, or any of those others. But none of them could find out as much as you. At least not without beatings and torture. And that doesn't always work. You're a godsend, lad.
Thank you, sir.
Now go and find out who's behind everything, and then we'll deal with them.
Yes, sir. Sir.
What is it?
Sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Why does God allow such things to happen? All this slaughter and revenge, over and over.
It's a hard question. I'm no theologian. But long ago I came to the conclusion that the only thing that makes sense is that it's all a trial. Life is one long series of problems to solve. The more you solve, the better a man you become.
I never thought about it that way.
Well, just look at the pampered ones who have no concerns in life, like young Lord Capon, for instance. I shudder to think how he will rule when his time comes. Tribulations spawn in life over and over again, and we must stand our ground and face them. So, I go to Sasso and solve this one.
You can rely on me, sir.
Good luck, son.
Ugh. Go away, leave me alone.
Mary, Mother of God, what the... Get your hands off me!